Tempo presents the 14th annual St. Kitts Music Festival from the beautiful island of St. Kitts and Nevis. We have to recognize the whole crew. Good to have you on Tempo. And of course, you've been seeing what we're doing, checking out business on the island. And when you come to an island, you know you need to have a vehicle. You need to have a car you want to get around. And you want to make sure it's a trusty and good car. The place to come to is Hertz. And I've got Courtney Noel from Hertz here with us on Tempo. Nice to have you on with us, man, Courtney.
Hey, nice to be here too.
Right, man. I hope we're not working it too much today.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
All right, man. So you guys are the place for renting cars. When you're looking for a vehicle, how long has Hertz been around on the island, and how long have you been with the company?
Okay, Hertz has been on the island going on 7 years now, and I've been with Hertz since they started here 7 years ago, thereabout.
So I guess it's a good experience because I see that you're still here with them.
Yes, it's a very good experience for me.
Very good. So tell us a little bit. Of course, the music festival is going on. It's the 14th annual. You'll have been around for half of the time, which is 7 years. During those 7 years since you've been here, when the festival comes around, can you tell us a little bit about does they have an increase in terms of people that are coming to look for cars? Do you think that the festival really brings business to the island?
Yes, most definitely. Every year we have the music festival coming around. We do see an influx of persons coming in wanting to rent vehicles. So during this time, we do have increased business at this time.
So you're very busy around this time of the year. So good time for business.
Good time for business.
Now let me ask you, in terms of what happened recently around the world globally, a lot of turndowns happened in terms of business. Maybe even tourism in the Caribbean really suffered a bit. Did you all feel the effects of that? And have you all been able to bounce back? If you have from that, tell us a little bit.
Yes, we did have a fall off early last year. And it picked up later down in the year, and from since then we've been doing pretty okay.
All right, man. So every time the festival comes around, Hertz basically is a big supporter because you guys definitely like what they're doing, and you're seeing that they're bringing business onto the island, yeah?
Most definitely. We welcome the music festival because, like I said, this is one of the times of the year that we do get increased business, and it brings a lot to the island.
All right, so if people want to contact, before they come to St. Kitts, they're getting ready to come here, they're on a cruise, or they're going to come for the festival one of these years, or something else happening, how can they get in touch with Hertz here in St. Kitts?
Okay, well, they can contact Hertz locally via email. And the email address for Hertz here in the island is hertzstkints@sisterisles.kn. And there's also a number of telephone numbers that we can be reached, and the numbers are 869-465-7822. And the emails are addressed to me, and I answer all emails personally.
All right. I like that. That's the personal touch of Hertz here in St. Kitts. It's Tempo presents the 14th annual St. Kitts Music Festival. Of course, much more in store.
Hey, I stay fresh, you stay fresh, we stay fresh. To death that is so fresh, so you know the kid. I rock white in the day and black in the night. You mess around, I'll be black in your eye, dog. I stay fresh. To death that is so fresh, so fly. You don't know the kid. Tell me who you know got chest like this. Hard to tell the time with a watch like this. I'm fresh when I hit the street. That's why jealous dudes always starting some beef.
And we're here with SMI Fresh out of a wonderful performance. How did you feel about that performance, SMI?
That's my best performance, hands down, period. I rep, the crowd respond well, crazy.
I'm telling you, I was all behind here, waving my hands. Tempo family, I hope you got a good look at this wonderful performance. Now SMI, I know that this has to be a wonderful experience. So tell me, what does this mean to you performing on the 14th annual St. Kitts Music Festival?
Well, it's a wonderful experience. I'm hype. I can't even talk right now, straight. But everything is just blessed, it's just a humble and honor experience. You know what I mean? I just feel good to be a part of the whole show. And it's been a long time coming. Sandy Point, we did it. SMI here.
Sandy Point! So I know Tempo family, he has a wonderful daughter. I would like to know, what advice do you have to give to the youth and to our Tempo family?
Let's keep it positive, you know what I mean? And everybody that out there, all the fathers, you know what I mean? Do your part, you know what I mean? Do your job, rep for the kids.
Wonderful message. Fathers, you gotta keep it down. So thank you, SMI. You had a wonderful performance. Love the energy. Thank you. and this is Tempo.
Tempo, large straight, SMI. Blah.
Tempo presents the 14th annual St. Kitts Music Festival. Definitely having a good time connected with this man here, Mr. Ivan Berry. I hear he's definitely a man to connect with when it comes to music. Nice to have you on Tempo, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, so tell everybody across the Caribbean some of the things that you've worked on, what you're actually involved in terms of music, what angle of music, and some of the artists you've worked with.
Well, originally I'm from St. Kitts, but I've been living in Canada for about 30 years now. So I've been for many years the Senior Vice President of Sony BMG Music, of A&R, sign, develop artist, a lot of hip hop and R&B acts, etc. And lately I've been working with various artists in the Caribbean. One of your Trinidad's very own, Chazelle, and Infamous here in St. Kitts, and various artists throughout the Caribbean. I do a lot of work with COSCAP and COT in Trinidad and the various organizations to really develop a protection of copyright, etc. I work also closely with Ian Wilshaw. I helped to bring the John Legend concert to Trinidad lately. So I've been dabbling in some Caribbean-centric things because I've had over 30 years success in North America, and now I think it's time to give back to the Caribbean.
Do you think Caribbean reggae, gospel like the Papa Sands and the maybe even the soca genre, there is a market out there? They should pursue it.
But there's definitely a market. I mean, certainly when I came to Trinidad and I started, working with Chazelle, Chazelle is a dance artist, not a soca artist, not a reggae artist. She's done a track with Beanie Man on a dance song with a remix. She now has 4 music videos that's playing, and you guys are playing one of them, thanks to Frederick, etc. But my concept is that when you look at a small island like Barbados that now has 5 recording artists signed to major recording contracts, and none of them is really soca or reggae. The Caribbean now has, whether it's gospel or hip hop, or soca or reggae, dancehall, but more importantly, just pop music in general, whether that's, pop like Justin Bieber or pop like Lady Gaga, or pop like an R&B artist type of thing. The Caribbean has always haven't been lacking in talent. We have a lot of great songwriters, producers, and artists that knows how to tour, an artist that knows how to perform live and really, give the aspect of an entertaining show. So I think the doors are definitely wide open for Caribbean artists, and the focus from a major label perspective globally, the focus are definitely on the Caribbean right now, obviously because of the success of Rihanna and Chantel and Livy Frank and the stuff that's coming out of the Caribbean right now.
It's a great time.
It's a perfect time, time.
Well, thank you for your time. Of course, catching up with the people. It's all about the St. Kitts Music Festival as we're in the VIP experience backstage. Don't touch it.